Hello everyone, and welcome back to Total Warhammer 3. I'm Lord Forwind. We have just captured the first Demon Prince's soul after our, what they say is a heroic victory. Ogres tend to get a lot of heroic victories. I didn't manage to get the recording of the soul, mainly because it took forever to load out. So, but right after that, Gracious leveled up twice. So, let's up the Iron Guts and Man Eaters, because we're going to be using those. This Hunter guy is proving to be very disappointing in terms of doing damage. But we won. We didn't lose any units. Even though losing them wouldn't have been a big thing, we have time to rebuild. And let's get this guy down to Grecius's army. Outside of that, we don't have much else to do. It's probably going to just be a lot of turn skipping now. Until the next rift opens, to be honest. There's really no great reason to expand. I really wish this... I can't hardly wait till Immortal Empire's expansion comes out, so that way you can actually conquer things without being kind of forced into not expanding. I could expand, but if I expand, then I have to deal with more rifts, and why would I? I mean, that's the reality. There's no great purpose for me to expand. I don't gain anything. I've got enough to support 3 armies from 1.5 provinces in a camp. Why would I, really? It is the only downside I see with this game is that it's going to be a lot of boring stuff between the interesting content.
The over tyrant. Come on, faster. More's chosen.
Food there. I just want to make sure I keep as much of my army as possible within the range of that stuff. I think it's probably worth moving these 2 armies together, exchanging the better units, and then raising some extremely good troops for Greasus' army. Oh, new outpost. We'll build that. All it gets us is the ability to build Noblars. Not as useful, for sure.
Sit down. Grab a hold.
At least I don't have to do anything and the ogres like me. I mean, I'll happily take that. Okay, so the Legion of Chaos got the Teach soul.
We'll devour it all.
No one else has entered. Only the Seducers of Slaanesh have. No one went for Nurgle soul. Oh wait, Ice Court is going for Nurgle's Slaanesh soul. No one else went. Interesting. Huh. Gonna make it a lot easier to do my job. He's in range, he's in range. Yeah, meet up. Exchange units.
I said move.
Basically, we're gonna make Grecius's army amazingly powerful. And then wait. I wish this was more interesting, but... If we were Cathay, on the other hand, we'd be constantly dealing with attacks in the Great Bastion, which are not nearly as dangerous as they need to be. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta disband some units here. Spend a lot of units, actually. Merge. It did 6, right? Okay.
Anything they loot belongs to me.
Basically, anything else I build is going to be better than what I just have. The iron guts are amazing. I should just get rid of all the based ogre bowls, basically. Eh, come on, there we go.
Over tyrants, greasers,
Although this unit is good, I think I will replace him.
master, keep 'em fed.
We'll keep the saber tusks, even though they're not very effective, I think. Or we could replace them with more paint cap. That's a bit tricky. We could get lead belchers, monstrous cannon infantry. We're definitely going to snag a Noblar scrap launcher, though, because having artillery is always pretty solid. It's even half decent at combat. Weird. We want iron guts, where we can get them.
My army,
Nope.
my ogres.
Don't want to build these there. We want to build them here. What else do we want? We get an upgrade to lead belchers. I can't remember.
Everything.
No, we don't. Lead belchers are the best range we get outside of artillery. Although we do get the ogre pistol units. They're not as good though, are they? They're better actually, it appears. On the other end, we are mainly a melee army. So let's snag another artillery and then we will just
Not a choice.
build other ones. Gorgers are strong. On the other hand, the iron guts are about as good as we need on anything. They're armor piercing, armored with a charge. These guys are a little bit better.
I say, my army, my ogres.
Okay, we'll build 3 of those, and then we'll fill in the rest with iron guts. So we'll get rid of the saber tusks.
I should eat.
In 4 turns, our army will be fully built up.
There's no
That should be an army capable of taking us basically to the end of the game. Okay. Kind of curious how the northern provinces are actually doing.
My sole interest is the defense of Cathay.
Can't do too much else there.
Dragon.
Get. Oh, I can't get trade with these guys yet.
But far more useful, honey.
I'll get it eventually.
My butchers could make a whole lot of chops out of you. That's why
Had to pay some cash. Whoa. Had to pay some cash, but got another trade person. Yeah. What else? Oh. Cancel. I don't want to exchange units with that.
my cleavers.
Building upgrade. Garrison. How's the camp doing?
Charge.
Couple more turns. Suppose maybe this isn't worth building all those units because I'll be able to build better ones, but not like the ogres involve much subtlety to play. Probably should put this on a harder difficulty in all honesty.
Must feast.
Hunter.
Okay. Main province all built up. Totally out of cash.
beastess likes to keep the smart ones close.
Okay, that's solid. Not gonna join wars unless I have to. Hmm. 13 arts. We'll let the butcher experiment for the XP. So, we've got spells now.
Tyrant of the tribe.
That's pretty much useless. This would give me better Mournfang Cav, better Man-Eaters. Building all these units is probably not entirely worth it. Huh. Interesting. Mournfang count is level 3, but the Iron Guts don't. Interesting. You know, I'm really thinking it might be worth me cutting everything up until we get to the next soul, because I'm not going to be doing anything. Might be worth doing, actually. This is going to take a long time to process to there. I don't really want to make you guys sit for that whole time. Maybe I'll do that next episode. I'll play this one out. I'll play this one out for the full time, and then I'll probably skip to the next soul capture. And just give you guys a recap at that point. It'll save me wasting mine and your time trying to make turn upon turn of waiting interesting. If we get attacked, I'll do stuff, but up until then, I think we'll skip the rest. Oh. Tech. Tribal gathering, I think. Weapons for the Iron Guts. Yeah. Tech isn't really too complex for the Ogres. Again, easy mode faction, basically. As long as we have 300 meat, we'll enter the rift every like 15 or so turns. Hopefully get a soul. The only one that we might struggle with is the Teach Soul. Slaaneshes is a joke. Nurgle shouldn't be too big of an issue for us. Oh, ready your defenses. The armies from the rifts are attacking. I don't have any rifts, game. Pretty easy for me. So yeah, if anything interesting happens, I'll probably record it. Oh, apparently we are entering the war to defend the ogres, though, so that's something interesting. I'm not going to send any troops, though. You gotta be kidding me if you think I'm sending armies into Cathay. There's really no reason to have to go that. Oh, by the way, there's the Great Maw, in case anyone were curious. It is disturbing, to say the least. Probably someone hasn't tried to kill it yet. Western provinces. So these guys... No, these guys over here attacked. Okay. Kind of means I should move this guy over here. I can get giants. That's going to be awesome. Who doesn't love a good giant or two in the battle? I think I'll tweak Grease's army a little bit more, but we pretty much got it. We might get rid of a couple Iron Guts just to get like a giant and a better cannon. Don't want these. Look at this. This is the only good one here. Only good one in terms of income, and it's still not worth it. Yes, you get relations and stuff, but really just not worth the trouble.
Want everything.
At least to my mind. Some people will still do those missions. You don't need to, though, thankfully.
I smell quarry. The Horde Master makes time for you.
Not gonna join a war game. We're gonna be pacifist ogres as much as possible. Okay.
Master of Awful. Put your feet up, boys. Do what I say. The Ivory Road is open to you.
Well, we're getting a lot of defensive alliances, which is nice with ogres. Still not gonna annex them. There's no reason to annex them.
Obey me.
There really is no reason. We'll unlock fire bellies. I guess. If for some reason Cathay does march down here, we'll fight, but I don't think they will. If they do, well, we'll beat them. So I gotta move back though, so I don't starve.
If you want to talk, you do what
Skaven want non-aggression. That's fine with me. I don't want anything to do with it. Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised there is no Skaven faction involved with the hunt for these souls, because if I vaguely remember some of the details I read about Total Warhammer, the Skaven god was something of a was considered potentially a chaos god, although they never said for sure if the horned rat is a chaos god or is just a demon. Oh, maybe it's Be'lakor. Maybe Be'lakor becomes the horned rat. That would be funny. That would be really hilarious. Be'lakor loses, becomes the horned rat. Oh, that would be great. You know, they could make it so that if you already have a soul and you've got an excess amount of money, you could pay to be able to do 2 souls in 1 rift rotation. That would be kind of cool. The Douchers of Slanesh managed to get Nurgle's soul. So we got 4 factions with 1 soul each.
Tyrant of the tribe.
And provinces aren't doing anything yet. Just good. All's quiet in the western provinces.
Bring me ingredients. You've proven yourself useful.
Another defensive alliance? Sure. We've got quite the network here of allies. Kind of nice though. I don't have to try and get them as protectorates. Just being allied to them means I get trade. So I don't have to do like tribute or something. Yet to really come across a good game that did tributes properly. I need to actually, I'm realizing, put Grecius in this so that he gets rid of the negative chaos traits.
Boss of bosses.
Uh-oh. That's an enemy. I think that's a caravan.
My prey shall cry.
That is a caravan.
You have brought death.
They won't give me peace, though, so I guess I should try and intercept the caravan.
Must feast.
So if we get to here, and then we do an ambush, we should be able to ambush them. Or catch them. I definitely have to put a garrison in Fallen City.
Proven yourself useful.
I'm not joining any wars. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Did I? Ah, the caravan got by me. Fair enough. I don't really want to attack their caravans anyway. There's no reason to start a war with them. Doesn't get me too much. There's really nothing interesting going on. I don't know how to make this more entertaining. Although we could make another horrible My Little Pony getting eaten by the ogres joke. What did the My Little Pony say to the ogre? Nothing, because they were all eaten. Bad joke, I know. Keep forgetting I need to leave Grecius in there. What's going on up here? Okay, so the western provinces purged one camp. And that's about it. There's the fire mouth for the ogres. It's kind of cool. Almost looks alive. Let's get a fire belly out if we can. So fire bellies get ward saves, which is cool. They don't light on fire as easily. They bring magic, which I guess is good to have magic. We'll have quite a few magic users in our armies, but
The over tyrant. Ogre fire.
we gotta wait a little bit there. Oh, Teach attacked an ogre faction, which means we're coming to their aid, apparently. I wouldn't be surprised if Teach loses, to be honest. Go, level up on that. Still don't have enough for high troop replenishment, sadly. We'll get rid of one iron guts here. Throw in the fire belly. Actually, you know, it would almost be better for us to get another butcher and put that in there for the increased regen. Movement range. Oh, I kind of have to, don't I? Considering how strong movement range really is. We could also get level 8 Noblars that are still worse than a single unit of ogres. Let's at least get a giant, right? One giant. Powerful unit. Terrifying unit. Pretty slow. Same speed as Grecius. Yeah. I just gotta be careful I don't get rid of too many of our line ogres. Like the ones that will actually fight in melee on the front lines. Otherwise we're gonna get a lot weaker. I wonder what would happen if you let the AI play itself in this game. Who would win eventually?
The food boss.
I'd probably guess it would be a it would probably be either an ogre or Kislev. Honestly, probably would eventually rule the world. Just because of how useful Kislev is. There's really no benefit for me taking the Fire Belly other than magic, so I think I'm going to take him out
Belly on the move.
and put in another replenishment. Not that I'm going to use too many of the Butcher's spells, but the regen is nice. Got that garrison there. I guess Corruption and Order is always a requirement for Ogres.
Beast killer.
And that's pretty much going to be it. I think the next ones I'll cut out turns unless something interesting happens. That way you don't have to sit through just endlessly processing turns. I'll make it a little bit more entertaining. Hopefully. Yeah. Get some of this stuff done. Yeah. We'll just keep going with what we got. So that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with some cut videos soon. Bye for now.